Good evening. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's band concert. Just before I welcome you, I'm Todd Lofton, principal at Hellstern Middle School. Back when I was starting my college career, I had two choices in career professions. First choice was weatherman, and the second one was principal. So obviously I made the correct choice. I wanted to say that I know that may have affected some of your plans last week, but as always, we try to be safe and provide a safe environment. So I appreciate your understanding for the change. And with that said, this night wouldn't be possible without Clint Penalto and the choir working with us to make this a dual night. We can call it a night of the arts, and the great thing is a lot of our kids are involved in both, which says a lot about our students here at Hellstern Middle School. So with that said, thank you for your understanding. We'd like to welcome you tonight to our choir concert. It's going to be a real treat for you. I know these kids always work extremely hard to prepare themselves and to put on the best performance that they can for you. With that said, the performance is being recorded on DVD, and order forms are located in your program insert. These orders may be turned into the front lobby. To show your respect for students during their performance on the stage, please be silent all your cell phones. If you would do that right now and check them. If a young child gets restless, please take them to the hallway or through one of the exit doors outside. And then pictures may be taken, but please turn off your flashes. And with that said, let's welcome Miss Huffman and our band.
It has been a fantastic year for these students. One of the most rewarding experiences as a beginning band director is to see the growth and progress that happens in the first year. I, along with Mr. Morris, Mr. Watt, and Mrs. Shelby, have witnessed the development of young instrumentalists from the first day when they open their instrument cases. We've watched them explore the beginning sounds of squeaks, squawks, and blast as we guided them to developing their first notes with quality, tone, and control. We've watched them practice, struggle, succeed, and persevere through their first pass-off assessments and chair test. We've watched their faces light up when they've learned how to play a song they really like. We've guided them when they needed extra help and provided encouragement when they needed it most. We've celebrated their successes when they earned a new sticker for the chart. We've watched their performances on stage and smiled as they played along with the full band in front of their family, teachers, and friends. We are their band directors. We have invested everything we have as teachers into these students in order to set them up for a road of success for junior high and high school. We hope to see these students each year continue doing what they love, playing music on their instruments. Why continue in band? Music education prepares students to learn. It facilitates student academic achievement. Music improves reading and language skills. Music education develops the creative capacities for lifelong success. Music helps students stay engaged in school. Students who study music score higher on standardized tests. Involvement in a music program provides students with a large group family atmosphere with an emphasis on teamwork. Our next piece on the program is set to a Western theme. Imagine a cowboy riding on his horse through the desert. Along his way, he comes upon some rattlesnakes. His horse dodges them in his path, but eventually runs into a den of snakes. As the snakes hiss, one attempts to strike the horse. As the horse is startled, he neighs and rears back. Heroically, the cowboy takes his whip and pops the rattlesnake on the neck to save his horse so that they can escape the terrifying attack. Rattlesnake soloists on maracas tonight are Pedro Manon, Abby Ott, Abby Sullivan, and Jack Snally. During our practices and school performances, Edwin Oriano and Jesus Martinez have performed the horse whinny solo, but the horse whinny solo tonight will be performed by Holden Griffin. We call this our Whip and Nay Nay song, also known as Rattlesnake. The Hellstern Band has a tradition of performing our next piece titled Then Come the Heroes. We have asked students to write a letter to one of their personal heroes. The following Hellstern faculty members received hero awards from the band last Tuesday at our school's performance. Please stand if I call your name. Dr. Lofton, Mrs. Cobb, Mrs. Kreider, Mrs. Vanderbond, and Mrs. Dyer. Please show them your appreciation for making a tremendous difference for our students. They have either donated tremendous donations of instruments or sponsorships so that some of the students on the stage could have this experience of band this year. We really appreciate them. A few years ago at Hellstern, we had a 7th grade band member, Xavier Moses, who lost his life unexpectedly to the heart condition called long QT. Our school has raised awareness of long QT by raising money for screenings for students to be checked out for this heart condition. We also had former band student Celia Dollins lose her life in a tragic car accident the day before school started for her 9th grade year at Central Junior High. The song we are about to perform stirs up many emotions for me as a band director. I have personally dedicated this song in memory of several loved ones, including my mom, who passed away last July. Then Come the Heroes is a reminder to us of how precious life is and a reminder that each day we have is a gift. We each make choices that affect our lives and the relationships we have with people. This performance is a dedication to our heroes, those who have made a positive and tremendous difference in our lives. We have many heroes here in our audience today because they were invited by the students in the band. We also have people present tonight in honor and in memory of our heroes. I have explained to our students how performing music is fun, but when we have a purpose behind our music, such as a dedication song, a song of worship, song of sorrow, or song of praise, something special happens when we perform. Not only are we able to play the correct notes and rhythms on our instruments, but we can express our emotions in a healthy way, which can lead to some of the most meaningful performances of our lives. This next one is for our heroes. The Hellstern Band is going to dedicate our performance to the Hudson family, who had a funeral this morning for their daughter Presley and her dad Taylor, who both lost their lives in a tragic car accident in Springdale last Wednesday. We're going to take a brief moment of silence in respect to the Hudson family and in memory of our heroes who are no longer with us. One of the prerequisites to joining the junior high band program is to complete all 12 of the Book 1 pass-offs during the first year in band. Students, if you have already completed your Book 1 Red Book pass-offs, please stand to be recognized. Outstanding job, students. You may be seated. Students typically complete their Book 1 pass-offs during the second or third quarters. During fourth quarter, we start lessons in the second method book of study. Students, if you have already completed all challenging 12 of the Blue Book, Book 2 pass-offs, please stand to be recognized. There are several students on the 10th or 11th one, and they're going, oh, just if I had one more. Have a seat, students. Thank you. Also, students are expected to perform and memorize their junior high all-region scales between the first and second year of band. Please stand to be recognized if you have already memorized all 14 junior high all-region scales. A lot of ninth graders would like to stand up and be recognized for that, but they did this in seventh grade. They're very impressive. Some of our band students have already started working on their all-region material for next year. If you have passed off some or even all of the junior high all-region music, please stand to be recognized. Thank you, students. I wouldn't be surprised if most of those students make All-State in the 10th grade. Finally, I would like to recognize our first chair students. Please stand if you are currently sitting in first chair for tonight's performance. Competition is healthy when we encourage each other and use it to make ourselves better. We have several students who have earned first chair at some point this year. If you have made first chair at some point this year, even if you tied first chair or had it one day, please stand to be recognized. Thank you, students. The next opportunity our students have will be the Solo and Ensemble Festival, which is this Friday, May 20th. Central Junior High is hosting the event this year. Students have a choice in selecting their solo pieces. Also, students may choose a duet partner to perform with. At the festival, students will perform privately in a classroom for a judge who is a band director from another school. The judge will grade the students using a performance rubric, scoring characteristic tone, articulation, dynamics, and musical expression. On May 20th, band students will take a bus over to CJH, perform, and then parents may pick up students from Central Junior High following their performances. If there are any parents who could help chaperone this event from 2 to 6 p.m. Friday, please let me know today or tomorrow as I line up chaperones. In order to help prepare students for this event, we have assigned a 100-point home concert performance where each student in the band is required to perform his or her solo piece for 2 people outside of school. If your child has not asked you to hear his or her performance yet, please encourage them to schedule a time to perform for you. This assignment is due by Friday. I didn't silence my own phone. That's kind of embarrassing. That's the first time that's ever happened. I apologize. Deadlines for summer camps are anywhere from the middle of May to the beginning of June. If a student is interested and you would like for them to attend, please go to the online websites to apply. There's information in the insert of your concert program. Camp is something they can participate in during the summer to advance to the next level before school starts in the fall. Students return from camp meeting friends from different schools who share their same interests. Last month, the band sold Chop Saver lip balm to help raise money for camp scholarships. Thank you, students, teachers, and parents, for putting forth the extra effort to help our students in our band program. The following students earned a Chop Saver Summer Music Camp Scholarship. Please stand when I call your name. Ethan Brazel, Peyton Fox, Hunter Oaf, Brittany Cato, Saber Rachinsky, Corinne Dowdna, Will Hudson, Max Lucas, Gavin Messino, Hannah Fry, Daniel Terrasses, Garrett Wary, Claire Higgins. These students will be attending camp either at the University of Arkansas or the University of Central Arkansas. My advice to all band students tonight: don't throw away good talent by quitting. Dreams are not what you wait for, they are what you work for. You have worked very hard this year. Your teammates in band are counting on having you next year. You are a part of a great team, a band. You are set up on a path of success and fun. You have band directors at Central and HAR-BER who are eager to teach you new and exciting songs and take you on fun trips where you get to perform in various parts of the country. We believe in you. Your band is your family at school. Without you, there is a great void. With you, there is great joy. We will close our concert with music from Walt Disney Pictures' Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Thank you, parents. Thank you, band. You may be seated. Parents, students will be dismissed by rows to go case up their instruments. They will come to you. Don't forget to turn in your DVD orders tonight in the front lobby. If you are staying for the choir concert, please move out of the reserved seating up front. If you are not able to stay for the choir performance, please meet your child in the front lobby. Thank you again for coming tonight. We thank Mr. Penalto for sharing his concert night with the band. And it has been an honor and pleasure for our band staff to teach these talented students. And finally, congratulations, students, on a successful first year in band.